Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
受け取るがいい。コアクリスタルが放つ無限の魔力を。そして灰となれ、怪人へとキス。答えよクリスタル。時は来た。全ては滅びゆく定め。さあ始めよう、破壊と再生の儀式を。
Hello, welcome back to PSC channel. This is no surprise how I feel that Vogue's skill set is almost 85 to 90% of what Odo offer. Despite his cost 70, it turned out that the actual new unit cost 100. After that, also feel like the power level of cost 110 or 120. Therefore, new Global 4th Anniversary has marked the new tier power update. The whole new unit's tier list are restarting again from now. In this video, we are going to briefly talk about Ashen King. And to put him in easy picture, we might compare a bit with Jeume and other characters of the past. The easiest thing that makes the Ancient One of Ashen King and New Jeume most distinguished from the previous unit are the stats. Mont had HP in the scale of cost 110, luck above 2p and A2, and agility equal of that sedan. Basically, the new unit stats are all above the chart. Other than that, there is also new panel that offers special status, such as Jeume has 20% ATK, whereas Mont has accuracy up by 11 and HP up by 15%. On the positive side, they're still list standing as cost 100, so that the obtain rate are still the same, and that they do not get any more recognition stats than any of the previous character. Meaning that if the original base is higher, the top-up portion becomes less important. So you will see less difference in the status between max recognition and the base transcendence user. Before we go into passive, I will mention that Mont has special master ability too, whereas Jeume does not. Jeume has only 20% ATK and 10 ST less, while other than similarity 20 slash penetration and 10 AoE less. Mont also gained 25% additional silent proc rate when he has Legend active. In my opinion, while both units are the new anniversary meta tier, Jeume's spec is expected to be only at the standard for upcoming cost 100, while Mont is the actual meta disruption and will be relevant for much longer. Passive, these are available choice. Mont has only two main passive which give him 24% ATK, 40 defense penetration, and 1-time auto heal L POC. Other than that, you can select accuracy up from 9 base, which is my recommendation, or the debuff weakening one. Mont probably self-learning his mother skill, so his reaction is sleep based now, which has 30% chance to counter and 35% chance to POC sleep. Mont is the first unit in the game who offer ally buff in both AoE and ST race. It also comes with barrier on himself too, and it has 4 hit versions that come together with barrier sealing debuff on it. You should be glad that this is 50% barrier and not the 70% version. Ashen King Mont version of the Colette comes with his own Scissor Bell TMR effect and 30 defense penetration. I noticed that it's not usual 40 defense penetration, but this is still one of the best buffs in the game anyhow. This is Mont's only good AoE attack, which is also the first skill in the game that can dispel opponent following up attack. However, the problem that will make Mont use this skill is haste, because it's become his highest power skill when enemy has haste. If one new mechanic was not enough, the King offered another first introduced in the game mechanic of reduce ST race down by percentage. This one reduced 60% ST race before dealing damage to 2 targets. It also has great 50% proc rate to silence spellcaster too. In upgrade version, this skill also upped his slash penetration by 30 and gave him CT up when he killed enemy with it. Furthermore, the king offered to target ST attack, but this one increased 30% hit chance, remove enemy barrier, and also minus their 50% debuff weakening rate and healing down. This skill aimed to kill most tank and evade alive. Even the weakest attack from King still had its use with giving him CT up 20 upon uses. Ashen King Mont LB is his strongest attack with his base starting skill. It buffs himself with haste, following up attack that will make all his next action become better. It also hit 2 enemies with really heavy 240% potency, while also reduce their ST race by 20. Ashen King TMR has good buff and great status on defense and spirit. However, I still wouldn't really gonna use it anyhow. His sword though could be equipped by any earth element unit, so it's very flexible. It gives 20/10, all element resistance 5 and reaction block rate 30. My suggestion is the critical and accuracy. Ashen King Mont is the current most stacking kit unit so far in the game. He is the first unit who can buff ST race and AoE race to the team at the same time. He also implements several first introduced mechanics to the game, such as debuff weakening down, ST% down, and remove following attack. He has good element proc rate too. This assures me that Monk future will last some time longer than normal, similarly to how 5 Monk was the first cost 100 in the game and also meta disruption at that time, in which he is not weaker than any cost 100 unit that come after him for quite some period. As War of the Vision being PvP oriented game, developer probably release some war unit to beat him up within a month from now. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that Ashen King gonna be obsolete. With this kind of skill set, I believe he will rotate around for quite some good time. The most popular VC people use on him right now are mixing between Night VC and Earth VC, as the Night Party does not have AoE race yet, whereas it offers the best agility and luck value for Halloween VC. New Dark Esper VC option also offer combination of Ice and Earth too. Odin Esper for accuracy, or you can even use Dark Odin and make him evade. Due to his high status beyond other units, he can just be anything. Dark Silence for Butcher build is good too. As for the Trust Stone, you can't go wrong with anything as long as you put defense penetration and heal power up on him. It is more like just put any resistance and element resistance you want. Make sure to grab luck if you go evade and /10 if you don't use his own sword. Ashen King Mont is currently most perfect unit in the game. This is coming from his skill set only and not even about new generation high status yet. As we look at the single unit, he is just that broken. However, being too powerful will make you feel lonely. Night units are mostly outdated. As for Earth, despite the Veritas is currently best aura tank, it will require a few more months until people collect enough Guild Battle coin. Current best solution is to mix with Ice. Meanwhile, Jeume has better team whether you go with Mono Water for crazy HP or Great Sword stacking set. Currently, there is no strong night team option for Monk yet other than King Badley alone, which isn't any better than Mono Earth. If you go with Mono Earth, because Dialdo is too outdated, so Monk will have to play without tank. Most choice are going with Halloween Lucio for evade team instead. We would have a better team by waiting for Earth Veritas. So the best option to go with Monk now is either you pair him with Ice Element team like Odor and A2, or that you just do both first team with Odor, Jeume, and him. Because both newest units are very powerful, you can use Vanilla VC for the latter team. In this video though, we are going to show you with Purple VC setup for Ice Earth mixture.
は当然の報いとなる。
私は進むさ。何から合わせましょう。
今こそ真の策をご覧に。
私が皆と決まるならばここで立ち止まることはできない。
おい、遊んでいる。
怪人へとキス。
悲願達成まではしねん。
本気で行くわ。
トライクリスタルの加護。
しつこい。
天と崇めるものだ。
見逃さない。
やらせはしない。
真の本気を見せますか。
戯れもここまで。
邪魔だ。
甘い。
まんまと罠にかかりましたね。
命が惜しくて。
そんなもの
全てを燃やし
助かりました。
新たなる世界の
私を
感謝ですよ。今こそ真の策をご覧に。
全てを燃やし新たなる
一緒なら負けっこない。
すべて静寂へとキス。
力を。すぐに壊れないでくれよ。
答えはクリスタル。
真の本気を見せますか。
やっちゃおう。邪魔だ。
まんまと罠にかかりましたね。
そんなものか。しつこびだ。
怪人へとキス。
全力をぶつける。
全てを燃やし新たなる世界の
楽しみですよ。
今こそ真の策をご覧に。
付き合ってあげる。この邪を無用ぶあなたに。では始めましょう。すぐに壊れないでくれよ。
怪人へとキス。
それ。祝福の力。 邪魔だ。私を満足させてみる。
答えよクリスタル。
ごめんなさい。そんなものか。たっやっ邪魔です。清き水の流れよ。
はいと終わりだ。全てを燃やし尽くす。
感謝ですよ。
新たなる世界の
私を満足させてみる。
今こそ真の策をご覧に
全てを燃や
入れましょう。
し尽くす。
感謝ですよ。
新たなる
私が皆の希望ならばここで立ち止まることはできない。今こそ真の策をご覧に入れましょう。
遊んでいる。
怪人へとキス。答えよクリスタル。
クリスタルの加護。まんまと罠にかかりましたね。本気を見せますか。やらせはしない。
邪魔。楽しませてくれました。
怪人へとキス。
まんまと罠にかかりましたね。
この祝福はあなたに。
全てを燃やし尽くす。
感謝ですよ。
新たなる世界の
楽しませてくれました。
今こそ真の策をご覧に入れましょう。
新たなる世界のために。
私にひれ伏しなさい。祝福の力、すぐに壊れないでくれよ。
怪人へとキス。
真の本気を見せますか。
答えよクリスタル。
遅いのよ。邪魔だ。春の嵐を。そんなものか。
邪魔です。
少しは役に立った。心から感謝。私を満足させてみる。邪を滅する。
怪人へとキス。
まんまと
これを受け取って
真の本気を見せますか。
すべて手に入れる。 祝福をあなたに全て私を満足させてみろ。
全てを燃やし尽くす新たなる世界と
楽しかったですよ。
この戦場に何が
もらっておくか。
今こそ真の策をご覧に入
すぐに
れましょう。
壊れないでくれよ。あなたに覚悟ですよ。来い、遊んでやる。
なで切り
邪魔だ。そんなものか。春の嵐を、
切り伏
しつこい。そんなものか。
まんまと罠にかかりましたね。
立って。させない。そんなものか。邪魔だ。私を満足させてみろ。
終わりだ。
切り伏せ
そんなものか。
決める。
なで切
そんなものか。
りだ。怪人へとキス。
しつこい。
大丈夫か。
もらっておくか。邪魔だ。しつこい。すぐに壊れないでくれよ。来い、遊んでやる。やっ、無駄だ。
Fourth anniversary marked the new beginning for War of the Vision. The anniversary Jeume marked the new standard cost 100 from now. So I think it's about time we fresh start on collecting new unit one by one again. While Ashen King probably gonna stay longer than average. On another note, I'm currently live streaming Unicorn Overlord nearly every day. If anyone is interested in console exclusive tactic RPG game made from the same developer as Final Fantasy Tactics, check this out. If you have enjoyed this content, please show your support by liking and subscribing. Additionally, if you're interested, I have other social media platforms you can follow. We have Discord for War of the Vision too if you would like to discuss about the game. Join us as we embark on our new adventure together. Until next time.